Be honest for a second. You open your bank app, you scroll, you see your checking account sitting somewhere between $800 and $3,000, and you think, I'm not broke, but I'm definitely not rich. You pay your bills, you're responsible, you don't buy crazy stuff. But at the same time, $1 million feels absurd, like something that happens to other people, people with tech jobs or crypto luck or rich parents. And here's the frustrating part. You're probably saving something. Maybe $100, maybe $200, maybe you could save $300, but it feels pointless. Because $300 doesn't feel like wealth money. It feels like barely making progress money. And if that's you, if you've ever thought, what's the point of saving a few $100 a month? Then this video is going to change how you see money permanently. My name is Jack, and I spend way too much time thinking about how normal people actually build wealth. If you're someone who feels like you're doing everything right financially but still feel far behind, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Because today, we're breaking down step by step how saving just $300 per month can turn into $1 million without luck, without insane income, and without winning anything. And more importantly, why most people never stick around long enough to let this happen. Here's the thing. Most people think wealth comes from big moments, a huge salary jump, a business exit, a hot investment, being early to something. But statistically, that's not how the majority of millionaires are made. According to multiple studies, including the often cited National Study of Millionaires, the most common path to wealth isn't entrepreneurship or inheritance. It's consistent saving, long-term investing, and time, which is deeply unsatisfying to hear. Because it's boring, and boring doesn't feel powerful, but boring is exactly what works. Let's talk about $300 per month. In the US, that's about $10 per day, less than most car payments, less than many people spend eating out. But psychologically, $300 feels small. Your brain looks at it and says, that's not going to change my life. And that thought is the most dangerous financial belief you can have, because it causes people to delay investing, quit early, chase shortcuts, or do nothing at all. This is where behavioral finance kicks in. Your brain is wired to value immediate results, not exponential growth. Humans are terrible at intuitively understanding compounding, and that's why this works against you early and for you later. Let's do the math. Slow, clear, real numbers. All right, no hype, just math. $300 per month is $3,600 per year. Let's assume you invest it consistently in a low-cost index fund, averaging 8% annually, which is actually below the long-term historical average of the S&P 500 after inflation. Now let's look at time. Scenario 1. 25 years total contributions. Approximately $90,000 ending value. Approximately $275,000, already more than 3 times what you put in. Scenario 2, 30 years, total contributions, approximately $108,000, ending down value, approximately $450,000. Now it's getting interesting. Scenario 3, 40 years, total contributions, approximately $144,000, ending value, approximately $1 million. Read that again. You didn't need a higher income, a perfect market, a genius strategy. You needed time and consistency. This is where it gets really interesting. Why the first 10 years feel pointless, but aren't. Here's what most people don't realize. The first 10 to 15 years of investing feel absolutely terrible. Your balance grows slowly. Market drops feel devastating, and your contributions feel bigger than your returns, which is exactly why most people quit. They say, I'll invest more when I make more, but mathematically, that's backwards. Because the first dollars you invest are the most powerful ones you'll ever put in. A dollar invested at age 25 can be worth 5 to 7 times more than a dollar invested at 45. Time is the multiplier, not effort. The psychological trap that stops everyone now. You might be thinking, Jack, this sounds great, but I don't have 40 years. And that objection makes sense. But here's the trap. People dramatically underestimate how fast time passes, how long they'll actually work, how much flexibility money gives later. Most people don't fail financially because they make terrible decisions. They fail because they don't stick with good ones long enough. This is called present bias. We overvalue today and undervalue the future. That's why spending feels good. Saving feels pointless now, and investing feels scary now. But future, you is quietly begging you not to stop. Think of compounding like pushing a massive flywheel. At first, you push. Nothing happens. It feels stupid, but eventually the wheel starts moving, and then it moves itself. Money works the same way. Early effort feels unrewarded. Later effort feels unstoppable. The tragedy is most people stop pushing right before momentum kicks in. Why this doesn't require luck. Let's talk about luck for a second. Luck implies timing, guessing, being right once. This strategy requires none of that. You're not betting on a stock, a trend, a prediction. You're betting on human progress, productivity, time, which historically has been one of the safest bets available. This isn't about being smart. It's about being consistent. The real reason $1 million feels impossible. $1 million feels impossible because people imagine it arriving all at once, but that's not how it happens. It's built quietly, slowly, automatically, while you're busy living your life. Most millionaires don't feel rich on the way there. They feel normal until one day they look up and realize, oh, this actually worked. Actionable steps, what to do immediately. Let's make this practical. Step 1. Automate the $300. If it's not automatic, it won't happen. Set it up so it leaves your account before you can spend it. Treat it like a bill. Step 2. Increase with income. Every raise equals lifestyle and investing increase. Even $50 more per month makes a massive difference over decades. Step 3. Ignore the noise. Markets will crash. Headlines will panic. Friends will brag about shortcuts. Stay boring. Step 4. Track progress annually, not daily. Checking kills motivation. Annual reviews show growth. The emotional payoff. Why this changes everything. Here's what people don't talk about. Money doesn't just buy stuff. It buys calm options, time. It buys the ability to say no. It buys flexibility. It buys sleep, and that feeling doesn't come from sudden wealth. It comes from knowing you're on a path that works. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to start early. You just need to start now and not quit. $300 per month isn't impressive until you give it time, and then it becomes life-changing. If this video helped reframe how you think about money, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who thinks saving small amounts doesn't matter.